Hello friends, it's Julie, and today I'm going to do something I haven't done for a while, is to show you my current planners that I'm working with, because it has changed quite a bit. You might think, planners, don't you do postcards and reselling? Yeah, I do, but I also love the ephemera, and before I started selling ephemera, I got more into it. I wanted to go more analog. One of the things that I wanted to do that I wouldn't be checking my phone was to have a paper calendar. So that is how my channel started. I was a paper planner channel. So let me show you what I'm doing, and I got something new that I'm really excited about. Now, first of all, calendars. I have been a really big Traveler's Notebook fan. I still love them, and you know that I did the Tula planner back here, the Tula 12 here, the planner, which is a Traveler's Notebook. And I signed up to be brand ambassador. Now, an update on that, I actually found myself not using this as much. One of the things about the interchangeable covers is that you have to have quite a few notebooks because of this. To keep it square, and I just didn't have, instead of having like the smooth, just the curved ones, having the square back. I should have known better because I've done this before, but if I had a fuller Traveler's Notebook, more stuff going on, I definitely think this would work better for me, because I love this. Pulling the zipper where you can zip off the covers. That is so unique, and I love that, and I will still continue to have this, and someday if my life gets busier or I go back to it, which is totally possible, I will do that. Now, I just decided to let that go, being a consultant for the company, and I'm just going to be a good customer for now. I could bring it back up later, but I just don't have the capacity to run another business besides an antique booth, postcard selling, YouTube. So, in dealing with all my chronic illnesses, it's a full life. Let me tell you, it's full. So the calendar that I have is totally not what I thought I would go for. But it's kind of funny the way things happen. But remember, I showed you this, Daphne's Diary. I got this at Sam's Club of all places, and I've fallen in love with Daphne's Diary and her stuff and her magazines and things. It's very pretty, and it almost looks youngish, but it also has a little bit more sophisticated look than some of the like school planners. But the reason why I don't always like these bound ones is because it feels like you're carrying your past around. And then what happens when I get to the next year? Do I have to carry two of these? That's a possibility. So I don't know how that's going to work in the interim, but I rarely ever carry this with me, only to like doctor's appointments and such. And it's really not that hard because I'm wearing my sash bag purse, just carrying one thing. So what I really like about this is that in between the day pages, with your weekly spread, you have this little thing, and this is what saves this calendar for me, because I'm able to put notes and to-do lists here instead of having a separate Traveler's Notebook for the lists and things that I need to do and to buy. It also has, in between every month, they usually have a transitional page. Now, the only odd thing about here is that your calendars are fold outs. I'm not going to show, well, maybe I'll show you one that doesn't have so much stuff on it. The calendar pages are fold outs. So it takes a little extra effort to go in and unfold it. And when I got this, these calendars were fully closed. And then I had this bright idea, well, why don't I fold it the other way? So that works for me, is to fold them back that way. And I can even fold it over the whole last month like this, if I wanted to, and have that all together, which would be November. December goes over November, but whatever. But then it makes it easier to grab the months. So I've really enjoyed this, and it also has a front pocket and a back pocket. And as you can tell, I have torn out the pages of the past, so then it lightens the load, and that's just the way I work, because I know that I don't need this as a keepsake. It's just a working copy that is just for the year, because I have had calendars that I've kept, and it's like, why do I keep them? So the things that I want to keep, I put in my journal, and I'm still using this one. And this is a handmade Traveler's Notebook journal that I made quite a while ago, sewed it up. It's a junk journal, all kinds of different pages in it, and I'm enjoying using this one. and I'm thinking about making another one, which I might do a video of. So that is where I put the things that I want to keep in my thoughts. And then I was thinking about my health journal. I've had a health journal that I've shown before, but it's been a while. And this has like my doctor's names, my record of my visits, and kind of a record of how I felt over my kind of my symptoms and stuff. And this was good to put together, but then I stopped really sharing, putting in my how I'm feeling and stuff in here. It just seemed too bulky, because to take this with to an appointment and this as well seemed like too much. I mean, it just, and I didn't really, all I did was take notes in this. And so what I'm going to do when I go to my appointments is that I'm just going to jot down notes in here, and I'm going to copy it over into this new journal that I got. And this one, I have been looking for a 5-year journal. And of course, online, they're really expensive. Or, you can get cheap ones, but are they going to last? And then the really nice ones, are so expensive. So I was poking around in Joann's. I had Joann Fabrics, a little extra time. And they had these. And look at the price. $8.47 on clearance. How wonderful. So this is a 5-year journal. And here is what it looks like. So for 5 years, you can keep track. So if this was 2022, you put that there, and then the next year you do there, and it's just a minimal journal. If you have trouble journaling, like seeing a whole blank page and not able to do something, this might be good for you, because you only have space for a few lines. So what I'm going to use this for is my health journal. I'm going to record all my symptoms in here. There's not a lot of space, and I might even do a color code on how I feel that day. So then it's just in one book, and I'm not scattered over having, being in this one, or recording anything in this one, or my Silk and Saunders. I have them all over the place. So I'm even thinking about going back to the year 2020. I know, wasn't that a fun year? But sarcasm aside, because that is when my symptoms really started, and I had recorded how I was feeling, because I wanted to tell the doctors and know my symptoms, and doing the AIP diet and all that. So if I did that, then this would be 2020, 2021, 2022, and then I would have 2 more years in that. And I like that idea, because it would be easy to flip through things, and I could see over the years easily at a glance how things were going. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Though I'm going to use one as my health journal. And then, of course, I bought the rest of the ones that they had. So I have 3 of them. One of them I'm going to keep for as backup, if I want to do something else, if I actually want to do a journal or something. And then this one is for one of you. So I'm going to do this giveaway, and US only, because it's kind of heavy, sorry. And so if you want this one, then just comment below and say giveaway. And if you want to leave any comment about what you would use this for, or how if you like journaling or anything like that, that's fine. You don't have to, but just put giveaway. And you have 1 week from this video to do that. Next Friday, midnight, from the date of this, is when it ends for entering. Almost July, or it is July now, and 5-year diary. But then you can get ready to use it and think about what you want to use it for. I was glad to pick that up, and yeah, really fun, and it's really pretty. So my fellow planner friends, tell me how your planning is doing. If you're still doing paper planning, or have you changed at all? Are you using traveler's notebooks? Are you using a bound journal, binder, whatever? Let me know what you're doing. Fixed, modular, whatever. So much fun to actually use ephemera in your own life, not only just to sell the old stuff, but using it now, because I just love this tactile, fun paper stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a joyful day. Goodbye.